Got it. Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, and welcome back to the monthly astrological crystal overview for the sign of Sagittarius with the sun in Cancer. You can reach me at my email address, which is mercury524 at msn.com, or my website, which is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. Now, this is a collective overview of the Sun in Sagittarius, Moon, Rising, Venus in Sagittarius. This is not a private reading. This is a collective reading of the sign of Sagittarius. So take what you need, and if it doesn't resonate with you, come back and look at the video, and then you will see some of it will resonate with you. Okay, you know the deal. Share, like, and subscribe. By doing these three things, you keep my platform on YouTube so I can bring you this information that I have researched and read and feel that you need this to awaken yourself to grow to be more positive, caring person and doing what you came here to do. Okay? Hey, Sag. Sag, your solar sun is in the 8th house while the sun is in Cancer. Now, in the 8th house is the ruling planet is the house of Scorpio. And Scorpio ruling planet is Mars and Pluto. Right now, Mars is in Aries, its home base, which is also its ruling planet is Pluto in Aries. So Mars is the masculine part of you, and it's the raw energy, vigor, force, energy at its peak, your drive to achieve and get things done. The other side of Mars is that passion, that vigor, that force. So you got a lot of energy on your side. Now, the 8th house is a water sign, and it deals with feelings. So you're tuning into your feelings and finding feelings that is not working for you or is no longer healthy or helpful for you to hold on. Some of these feelings could be connected with past relationships, past issues in your childhood, because Pluto is the ruling planet of Scorpio, and Pluto represents things that's deep hidden, that's been suppressed, emotional issues that's been suppressed that needs to come to the surface. And when this things come to the surface with Pluto, it deals with a transformation of them feelings, healing yourself and letting the negative aspect of it go. And so some of this goes back to your childhood. That has some connecting with something that happened to you emotionally in your childhood, that you feel that it was your fault and that you were to blame. And you need to release that. Accept that responsibility, heal, forgive. It wasn't your fault. So get in touch with that innocent child inside of you, Sag, and heal. And forgive that person, because this was a damaged individual. They thought that this was the way it's supposed to be done because it was done to them. So let's come out of that vicious cycle. Let's end it. So the 8th house represents death, transformation, and rebirth. By ending this, you can be reborn emotionally again, and letting all that go, and those emotional blockage that you've been carrying from that incident from your childhood to the present time that's keeping you from feeling. Now, the sun is in Cancer, which is another water sign. So there's emotions galore happening here now with your solar sun in the 8th house and the sun in Cancer. So this is a double emotional issues that you need to clear up. So with the sun in Cancer, it deals with family. It deals with home, security, children. It also deals with women, mother. So mother issues here could be combined something with this too that happened in your childhood. Maybe you felt that maybe your father was treating your mother badly and you didn't like that. And you promised that you would never treat anyone that you married that way. It could have been verbal abuse, it could have been physical abuse. What kind of abuse? Let it go. You didn't do anything harmful for this to happen. This person was damaged, and this is where he was taught. So, or she. So they didn't have no other viewpoint or anybody to guide them away from this. Okay. So also, Sag, your intuitiveness and psychic ability is at its height. So when you pick up something and feel it and gut feeling, go with it. Don't second guess it and get confused. And then that's what's going to be an issue. Then you're going to be off unfocused, off vision, and then you're going to make decisions that are wrong because you're not thinking right emotionally. Also, Mercury is retrograding in Cancer. So hold back any communication that you want to say to this person or people until Mercury goes direct after July 11th. Now, the two letters, when a planet is retrograding, is RE, reviewing. So you're reviewing these things. Something is triggering these issues that goes back to your childhood to come back up. And so you're seeing where you went wrong in the last 3 months, where this issue was arising, what you miss, or what detail you miss. So now is the time to face it, heal, forgive, and let it go. And when you let this go, there will be a transformation and a rebirth. Okay, so one of the stones I want you to carry with you in the month of your solar sun in the 8th house, while the sun is in Cancer, it's called a gallet. Now, this is a crystal or tumble stone, and it's like a beige background here in it, and it has white lines going through it, and then it has some brownness here. So what did brownness represents? The earth. So you need to anchor yourself. The earth deals with growth, health, and prosperity. Once you release this emotional issue, it will bring transformation and rebirth, and things are going to go better for you. Okay? Now, Venus was retrograding in Gemini. So Venus represents the ruling planet of Libra and Taurus. So it deals with money and love and the finery. So the money line is beginning to open up for you so you can have this finery and the best things for you, your family, and in your home. Because Cancer represents the home. So it could be some redecorating, some renovation. It could be buying furniture and changing the vibration around. Once in a while, it's good for you to move things around in your house so you can change that vibration, because sometimes it gets stale. Now, when the sun is in Cancer, that is the best time to sell your house or buy a house, or the best time to move. So I see some of you moving, buying a house, some of you moving from one state to another, and then some of you moving to the other side of the country. So this is the best time to start the preparation or place your house on the market. Now, we just had a full moon and in Cancer, the sun in Cancer, and the full moon in Capricorn, and a lunar eclipse. Lunar represents emotions. So again, this is the emotional issues that you're going to a state of transformation and rebirth, and lunar represents bringing things to the head. So we got all this emotions around. So everybody's operating on a emotional steroid. So don't overreact and get outbursts and get yourself all riled up. Okay? Also, Saturn has moved back into Capricorn, along with Pluto is there and Jupiter, all retrograding. It will stay there until December, until it's in its transit in Capricorn. It's there to went back from Aquarius to see if you have learned those lessons that the last 2 years have taught you. Setting boundaries. learning the lessons, rolling with the punches. These are the things that Saturn indicate. And Saturn rules government, authority figures. It deals with career. It deals with employment, prestige, and moving up the ladder. So some of you Sagittarius have got a new promotion because you were taking on too much and it was weighing you down. So things are getting more lighter. You begin to feel more lighter about yourself. And you're beginning to address these emotional issues that's been weighing you down and going through this transformation and rebirth. Okay? Now, these tumble stones and crystals, you can buy them on my website, which is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. And you will get a collection of these stones. There's a mini bag, a small bag, a medium, and a large bag. And you will get the name of the stone, what is it for, and the meaning. Okay? Now let's look at your tarot card for your solar sun in the 8th house while the sun is in Caris. And this is the card of the High Priestess. The High Priestess represents the pillar of dark and light. And in between is the divine. So this represents your intuitiveness. Your psychic ability is at its height. If you pick up something and a feeling, please follow it and act on it. The universe is bringing you divine information and awareness. This is also the Pisces card. This represents a Neptune. So Neptune is retrograding in Pisces. So some of you Sag have had your head in the clouds, rose-colored glasses on. Take them off. See the world in a reality state. And some of you have been having issues with your eyes and your feet. You need to take care of those areas before they get into an area where it could be a serious situation. Okay, now I'm going to do your karma card for the solar sun in the 8th house while the sun is in Cancer. The 11th house. The 11th house is Aquarius. Its ruling planet is Uranus. Uranus is a planet that's it's a distant planet, but it's slow moving, but you will feel the effect. It represents change, upheaval, a revolution, chaos, and independence. So you're going through a change of transformation, revolution, chaos, upheaval, and independence. So there's a freedom here and freedom. So things will never be the same because you're shedding all those things emotionally that's been harassing you, holding you back, giving you doubts and fear. Okay? Now, on the spiritual side is this, do this for humanity's sake. So do this to help not only yourself, but other people in humanity that's been in the same situation. Be a teacher. Give this information out for people to learn. The mental aspect of it, your hopes, wishes, and friendships are going to explode into positiveness. So your hopes and wishes is going to grow into a lot of positiveness and new friendships that's going to help you grow and free yourself from the shackles of self burden that you place yourself in. And the physical, do it for your future so you can have a better future for you, coming from the divine source, the universe, your family, your children, and humanity. This is what the karma card for your solar sun in the 8th house while the sun is in Cancer. Release yourself. Freedom. So all the chaos, all the revolution, all the change, all the upheaval will bring you independence and freedom in your life. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed Sag of your solar sun in your 8th house of transformation, death, and rebirth. Rising from the ashes to make a better person for yourself, for the divine, the universe, yourself, and your family and humanity. Ciao.